Howdy, howdy, howdy. Here we are. We're live from New York. It's Saturday night. Friday night, actually. Boom. Friday, fun day. Alright. How's the sound? Boom. Sound is good. Okie doke. Please pardon my fishing rod going back and forth like this. It is simply to keep the server alive. Excuse me. Okay. Interesting. Right. Yeah, so Egyptian Ratslap still out of commission. I'm still in the process of making that thing. And in fact, I mean, if nobody's interested, I'd be happy to just work on that for. Yeah, I'd be happy to just work on that. In fact, I almost want to just work on that. I don't know, kind of a strange thought. I actually just want to work on the card games. I mean, if somebody wants to play, then we can play. I just want to get Egyptian Ratslap 3.0 back up and running. Because honestly, I missed that game. It's a fun game. Yeah. Okay. Scat. I can also work on some rules for Scat. And yeah, right now, pretty much the only games that are actually playable, like legitimately, are Chinese Poker and Hearts. And once we get those main four done, that's the point at which I'll need to actually switch over to an updated version of the card game hub world. Because I'm still using the old version before it was all decorated fancy like this. So yeah. I'm just gonna bounce around. Just gonna jump around. Bounce up, jump up, and get down. Yeehaw! Card stealing laser and now pew pew! Just gonna jump around, jump up, and get down. Okay. Let's see. So everything on the south side part is looking good. Yeah. Yip yip yip. Yip 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 yip. Yip 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 yip. Yip 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 yip. Right, 757. It's a fast plane there. I think. I assume. I don't know my planes. I'm not a plane enthusiast. I like space more. So new 1.20 snapshots. That's a thing. Quite interesting. Yeah. Yeah. Got stealing laser. Yeah. Yeah, I got activate observers and also downwards observers. This is cool. This is good to work with. Okay. 7:58. Nobody's online. Perfectly fine. I kind of just want to work on the card games anyway. Because I'm not going to have time this weekend. Okay, what doth thou... Okay. Cool. What doth thou desire? Okay. Cool, we've got some chats on Discord. Snowing, I joined the Snowing SMP. So, although so they're currently having a war on that server. Although I'm unfortunately not going to be able to participate. Not even as like a double, triple agent between all the sites. That would be fun, but unfortunately, I'm not gonna have the time to do that. Because this weekend, I gotta prepare for exams. I am a student at an actual college, so got exams. And it's 8 o'clock. Alright, welcome to the stream, all of 0 of you. Good to see y'all. Good to see it. Okay, let's grab some music. Okay. So Push Nirvana recently released a new album, Block in the Sky Redux. So I guess to celebrate, let's do the original Block in the Sky album. Because why not? Let's see. Still don't know why that's a melon slice there. It does not make sense. What's in this chest? Oh, this is the code for Mario. Okay. What's this? That's the 3D printer. Oh, this is the 3D printer code for a smiley face, isn't it? Let's see. What is this? Interesting. Hey, CJPurplePrincess in the house! Alright, let's kill all these items. Nothing to see here. Okay. Welcome, CJPurplePrincess. Nothing new at the card game hub, really. I mean, if you're interested in playing some card games, we can certainly do that. But I kind of want to work on. I kind of just want to work on Egyptian Ratslap, the new version, the newest version. It's version 3. Kind of hilarious. In fact, you know what? I'm just gonna join. I'm just gonna work on that. If you're planning to work on it, that's fine. I need to draw anyway. Okay, perfect. We're gonna chill out, vibe to some music, and we're gonna do some programming. Because, as CJ says, apparently you find that relaxing, don't you? Hello, Ruby Moment. Okay, this stream we're just gonna chill out, vibe to some music, and I'm gonna work on Egyptian Ratslap version 3. Because I really want to get that up and running. That's pretty basically, like, in terms of Minecraft projects, that is top priority. Like, I need to get Egyptian Ratslap back up and running. Because it's just... The card game hub is just not as fun without that game. It's necessary. It needs to be there. It's a critical part of everything. But once we're done with that, we have the Fab 4. Like, that's the OG 4, the original 4 games that I wanted to make. So, yeah, that'll basically complete the set. At which point, well, from there I just gotta decide what to work on next. Do I do spades or Texas Hold'em poker? Do I do something else? Yeah, and I have some ideas on what to do, but yeah. Yeah, we need to get Egyptian Ratslap up and running. That way we actually have something to do on the stream. Like, I'll actually feel comfortable saying, "Hey everybody, come to the server. It's accessible for everybody." Because Egyptian Ratslap doesn't need long rules. It's literally get a card, play a card, get a card, play a card. Like, easy does it. Duh. Yeah. Okay, so we are going to be detecting the play card based on whether or not you right-click with this question mark thing. So this is a whipped fungus on a stick, and little known fact, you can actually detect how many times somebody clicks this thing, and you can then have a command block to basically figure out like how many times did you right click that thing. So in fact, here's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so play card, we actually need to adjust this because I currently have it set up where it's kind of assuming that the person who right clicks that card is the person whose card is actually being played, but that's not necessarily going to be the case. So yeah, I mean, somebody could like shoot you with a laser and steal the card or something like that. So let's see. Right. So we want tag. Okay, we want at A predicate equals Egyptian Ratslap in dimension tag equals current player. Okay. So we want to replace at S with this. Okay. So put that open bracket there. Okay. Yep. And yep. 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 Okay. Cool. Excellent. Okay, so once you play the card, it will then... Yes, so based on who's the current player, it's gonna grab their card and front straight out of the horse. Like, no... It's gonna grab the cards straight out of the donkey. Because all the cards are stored in donkeys. It's just gonna grab them straight out. Like, no... The player will never see the card. Ever. At least until it gets to the middle. The player is never going to be holding a card. That's the goal. Okay. So then we rotate turn when we play card. Cool. Poggers. Now, let's hope MC Stacker is back online, because without that, I'm going to be lost. So let's see. MC Stacker. Yes! Okay, MC Stacker's back online. We're back in business. Booyah! Okay. Oh, MC Stacker, please give me a wet fungus on a stick, whose name is going to be the translate item. What did I call this thing? This is going to be. So first of all, it is custom model data number 63. Let's give me a whipped fungus on a stick with custom model data 63. Yep, that's this. Okay, perfect. That is exactly what we're looking for. So, as for what exactly it is, I need to dig into my resource pack and see what I called it. All the card games texture pack. Doop-a-doo, line NUS. Okay, what do I call this thing? Item.play card. Cool. Okay, excellent. Item.play card. And it's going to have custom model data 63. Does it need to have a custom tag? Meh, I'm sure it's fine. Yeah. It is fine. Okay. And since we're actually detecting things by right-click rather than dropping a card, that means you can drop whatever cards you want and it'll never be a problem. And I just realized I'm not actually sharing. Okay. Yeah, okay. Whoops. There. Now I can see my screen. Okay. Because we're programming. Okay. So if I do that, it should be right-click to play a card. Yay! Okay, excellent. Cool. Okay. So it's got to be well, okay, I do want it to not be italics. Okay. Let's do this. Okay. No italics, please. Thank you. Right-click to play a card. Beautiful. Okay, this is it. So that's our give command, and that is how we're going to give the person a card. Yeah. It's literally just going to be that. Okay, there you go. Cool. Right, so mark who the current and next players are. So we're also going to want to do that. We're also going to want to do the do this thing. So let's see. How do I want to detect this? So we want to do a subtitle. Hey, Snowing, good to see ya. Okay. Yeah, we're not going to be playing on the Card Game Hub server. Instead, I'm going to be working on Egyptian Ratslap because this thing needs to get up and running. Because otherwise, it's just gonna like I don't feel comfortable inviting people on right now. Like this needs to be done. So we're gonna get it done. I almost regret being popular enough where people actually want to play some card games, because that means I don't have time to work on this. Oh well. We're gonna get this done. We're gonna do this. Okay. So we have the function to give a card. We have the function to play a card. So that'll handle that part. Right. So okay, so what we're gonna need to run from there is the function Egyptian Ratslap. That's clean up items players. So that should execute to everybody. Oh, okay, so we need to do, in that case, execute as at a predicate equals Egyptian Ratslap in dimension, tag equals current player, run function. Question: what made you want code, and how long did it take to get here? So, I mean, I kind of enjoyed coding pretty much ever since I really started, and of course by enjoy I mean I get incredibly frustrated by it, but I just enjoy the creativity. This coding started with my adventure map, where, yeah, basically, yeah, I made a whole series about making an adventure map. That's really where I was first learning how to actually work with command blocks in a serious way. I mean, I've been using command blocks ever since I discovered them. I've been using command blocks just to place blocks in places, and I just used redstone for everything else. But in a serious capacity, it started with an adventure map. After that, quarantine came around, and that first summer of quarantine, I decided, you know what? I want to make a card game. So I did. I made Egyptian Ratslap version 1. And it's garbage. It's not like, some of the things are okay, but it's awful. It's only ever been shown on Livestream once, and also shown in a video about the video where I made lava lamps in my mod. So yeah, I did that. And then after that, I made Chinese poker, and so made that for my dad's birthday. And then I made Egyptian Ratslap 2.0 for my little brother's birthday, Ruby Marmot, in the chat. And then after that, at some point I decided I wanted to do hearts, but then I basically lost motivation until really I got into I pretty much lost motivation with hearts until I started the Card Game Hub. Like that's the time I decided, you know what, we're gonna have multiple games in here. Let's make hearts properly. Now after that, I made Scat, which y'all saw the process, a lot of the process there. And now here I am making Egyptian Ratslap 3.0, smarter, better, and more improved. Egyptian Ratslap is the only game that's required this many versions. Yeah, Chinese poker basically nailed it the first try, and then with a few tweaks here and there, and same with the same with the hearts. Pretty much nailed first try. Not just nailed first try. Like, I mean, I nailed that so hard that like there's not even any like there's not even a like there's not even any Easter eggs there. I do want to change that. Like, I don't know. Okay. Let's see. Give card. You know what? Let's actually do this. At a predicate equals Egyptian Ratslap in dimension tag equals current player. And we're gonna have a separate give card command in the face card challenge. So these are gonna be two separate kind of sub functions. This is gonna be in next player. Nope. And then that's gonna be remove that. And then all I gotta do here is replace current player with next player. But then instead of rotate turn, this is where things get interesting. So at this point is where we start splitting off the functionality. So yeah, with play card you just rotate the turn. Whoop. And when we rotate the turn, okay. Right then. So that does the turn rotation, at which point we need to... Do we need to actually mark that with the... Do we need to mark that with the name of this block? I don't think we do. I think... Might be worth doing. Let's see. Is it worth doing? Okay. If that were the case, how do you then do chaining face card challenges? Okay, so the way the face card challenge works is somebody's gonna put down a face card. The next player in line has a certain number of chances to then draw another face card from their pile. And if they fail, the current player wins all the cards. If they succeed and they do place down a face card, the turn rotates and now they're the people giving the next face card challenge to the next person in line. So, you'd think that'd be really simple, but this is exactly the thing that completely messed up everything the first and second time I made this. So, how to do this? Let's have a think. So, if a person puts down a face card, then it's a successful face card challenge. This isn't a mental breakdown just yet. Mental breakdowns happen when something's not working. This is just a sit in the thinking chair and think. Think. Yes. No mental breakdowns yet. This is sitting in the thinking chair and think. Gotta do the emoji. So, let's ponder. How do we do this in a smart way? So, here's what I could do. I can detect if there's a card, if there's a face card that just got played. That I can place an amethyst block there to mark the fact that there's now a face card. At which point, when it comes time to rotating the turn, that's when we check, oh, is that an amethyst block? And if so, don't give the current player a card, give the next player a card. Now, is that a smart idea? Yes, Yes, it is. Because I still want to use this rotate turn. I want to use this rotate turn function to just rotate the turns. I don't want to rewrite this code just for face cards. So we should mark when there's a face card challenge. So this trick with using with just detect if there's an amethyst block there, this is something I invented because because the card game Scat has 10 million different options for what card to play. So yeah, let's do execute in card games Egyptian Ratslap. If block 375629 is an amethyst block, I've gotten really good at spelling amethyst. Then we run. Actually, what we should do is do the unless first. So unless block there, then function Egyptian Ratslap give card. From there, we're then going to do a if block there is an amethyst, then we do the face card. The face challenge is what I called that. Snowing asks your thoughts on breathing. I mean, it's pretty cool. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of the fact that oxygen is basically a poison that just takes 80 some years to actually kick into effect. But I mean, it's okay. Okay. So we're now gonna set block there, a redstone block. And then this is also a trick I learned with Scat. So oh. Okay, so a face card challenge is not gonna be. Okay, so here's the procedure that we need to have happen. So when a face card is placed, mark challenge with amethyst block. And then when so mark the fact that it's a challenge with amethyst blocks. And then that amethyst does not convert back until face card challenge is over. Face card challenge auto ends if somebody slaps. Well, actually, if somebody wins cards, either by slap or by winning face card. Okay, so that means we need to put sandstone there. Okay. So, mark the fact that it's a challenge with an amethyst block. That amethyst does not convert back into a face card challenge is over. Ooh, this is actually brilliant! Because if it's an amethyst block, that means the face card challenge is still ongoing. At which point, so the redstone block is never. That redstone block is only going to kick into effect. It's only going to be placed at that amethyst block if either the face card challenge is starting, or if we rotate turn and now it's the next person's turn. Okay. And then if somebody succeeds at a face card challenge, then run rotate turn. Everything else should follow. Yes. Someone asks your thought on bones. I mean, they're well, let's see. I mean, the knee bone connected to the hip bone connected to the thigh bone connected to the cash bone. Also, especially arm bones, especially arm bones near the elbow, are pretty humorous. Boom. And yeah, I'd like to thank my legs for supporting me. I'd like to thank my arms for always being by my side, And I'd like to thank my fingers, because I gotta always count on them. Thank you, thank you. I'm here all night. Whether you like it or not. Okay. So everything else should follow. Okay. Your thoughts on H2O? I mean, I like H2O too. I do not. Don't take H2O too. Although you wrote that as H20. That's a 0, not an O. Wait, is it? Okay. Is that a 0 or a capital O? That's a 0. Nice try. Okay, H20. I mean, molecule doesn't exist, so that's a pretty. That I approve. Okay, H20. Okay, so that amethyst is not going to convert back until the face card challenge is over. Yes, Snowing, you have permission to spam questions. It's going to be thoughts about life. Yes, that's what the streams are for, right? I mean, it's going to be me coding and just answering questions about life, and also asking questions about life. For example, here's a question for you: what is love? Okay, so if that blocks an amethyst block, run face card face challenge give code, and if block, then place a redstone block there. Okay, perfect. So this is when we activate a face card challenge. So when we activate the face card challenge, baby, don't hurt me, don't hurt me, no more. See, Ruby Moment got it. Okay, excellent. That's what I like to see. Okay, let's put an impulse command block there, and we gotta put an amethyst block back over here just to make sure we don't accidentally kill off anything. Here we go, boys. Okay. Let's Egyptian Ratslap. The face challenge. Let's do activate. I think that's worth just running that command block. We read like I was in monkey type. I don't know what monkey type is. Okay. Your thoughts on Minecraft? I think Minecraft is better. Activate that MC function. I don't think Minecraft is a game. I don't treat Minecraft as a game, because it's not. It's a canvas. Hey, please slow down. I'm going one question at a time. Your thoughts on Roblox? I've never played it, so I cannot have an opinion about it. Your thoughts on life? I think it's overrated. The meaning of life, 42. Your thoughts on being cool? Also overrated. Extremely overrated. I've never found I've always been hey, please slow down with the questions. I've always thought that thoughts on being cool. I just do it. Like I do this stuff not just because not okay. I'm gonna stop meeting news, dummy. I do the sunglasses stuff. Like I might seem cool, but I just I don't know. I've never had a need for it. Never been able to figure out whether or not I'm cool, so I just assume I'm not. Which is fine. Your thoughts on he ha? I have no clue what that is. Your thoughts on shul? And if you're talking about school, I think it's pretty cool. Because it rhymes with school is cool. Your thoughts on headphones and AirPods compared? I've never had AirPods, but I do have wireless headphones. I like them a lot. Thoughts on sunglasses? I wear them because they're good at hiding my eyes, so that facial recognition can't find me. And I guess sunglasses are kind of cool, I suppose. Your thoughts on snow? I don't know. I mean, I like sledding. I don't like being cold though, or extremely hot. I don't like extreme temperatures. Yeah. Thank you for slowing down. Okay. Speaking of extreme temperatures, I am freezing, so turning off the fan now. My butt is literally frozen. It's so frozen it's about to say let it go. Miss snow, to be honest. I mean, I like you, Snowing. That's, yeah. Hot or cold water? Well, fun fact, H2O is hot water, and CO2 is cold water. Ever thought of that? Little known fact. That is a true fact about life. Okay. So we want to activate like that. Activate. So when we do an activate, we're going to do scoreboard objectives add face card dummy, because it's a dummy. And when we do deactivate, let's do a scoreboard objectives remove face card. Okay. We're just going to run that deactivate command anytime somebody wins cards. Okay. So it's just going to blindly deactivate things. When somebody wins cards, run function the face challenge / deactivate. There. That'll happen if somebody successfully slaps, or if somebody successfully wins loses a face card challenge. Okay. So for now, we gotta do. That's a long comment. If somebody offered you exactly $5 million to give up one of your senses, hearing, taste, touch, etc., which would you choose and why? Obviously, some senses are more important than others. Well, okay, more important than others. That's kind of I mean, that's kind of up for debate. I mean, let's see. Sight I use a lot. Hearing I use a lot. Taste not so much. Yeah, I agree with CJ. Touch is... I don't really use the sense of touch all that much. So, I mean, honestly wouldn't miss it all that much if it went away. What's up, gentlemen? Hello, Sussy Gru. You seem extremely sus today. So, yeah, today we're doing some programming. Touch is vital. I don't know. Kind of overrated. You know what? Taste. Yeah. Taste. Taste maybe is pretty. Taste is pretty great for brownies and stuff. But brownies, I mean, taste is great for brownies. But smell. I don't know. Not touch equals death. You've seen Vector recently. I have not seen Vector. Touch equals feel. Well, feeling with emotions is different from feeling with, like, your skin. I don't know. Considering how the sense of touch is, like, everywhere around your body, you'd think it'd be, like, much more used, but I don't know. It's really not. Hey, I'm aware. It's just my opinion. Now that's when you get too hyped, too. Yes. Yep. Now that's when you get too hyped. Booyah. Okay. Scoreboard objectives add face card dummy. Okay. So now we need to detect what face card is. Actually, let's make the thing that'll actually. So, play card. We need to be able to detect when. Yeah. So we need to detect when somebody plays down a face card. So let's see. Let's do. Execute if entity at E predicate equals Egyptian Ratslap in dimension type equals armor stand tag equals I think it's card 1 is what that's called. So I think that our brains is Fly's mystical tree, and that makes our brain Ohiofic. I don't know what that means, but it sounds deep. So yeah, that's deep, bro. Kind of like this well. Well, that's deep, bro. Somebody comes to a funeral and you say, can I say a word? And they go, sure. And you say, plethora. And they say, thanks. That means a lot. Okay. So we're detecting. Do you have a paper with the custom tag Ohiophobic? They're afraid of Ohio? the state of Ohio. And for all the right reasons, Ohio's a pretty scary place. Yes, that is a proper reaction, CJ. Wise mystical tree equals wisdom. I mean, trees can be kind of dumb sometimes. Like, there's nothing wise about a tree. Okay. Face cards 1B. This is what they're called, right? This is what I call them. Let's look into the loot tables. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Right. Queens, face cards, yes. Okay, beautiful. What if you're left on a stranded island with a bottle of cola and Mentos? Well, I'd put the Mentos into the cola and then squirt it in a particular direction so I can push the island. Ta-da, done. You will fly. Oh, Ruby Moment. So you said you actually got strong enough where you can lift your own weight. So that means you can pick up your chair and start flying, right? I use Coca-Cola as food because of sugar. Sure. I guess Coca-Cola is both a food and a water, isn't it? Oh, isn't that interesting? Okay. So if that's a face card, then we want to set block. Where? We need to set block somewhere. Okay. That needs to become an amethyst block. Run. Set. Actually, in card games, Egyptian Ratslap. Run set block 375629 with an amethyst block. Okay. At which point, once you play that card, what's going to happen is, let's see. So then we got to do execute in card games Egyptian Ratslap if block 375629 is an amethyst block. Actually, unless it's an amethyst block, then rotate the turn. Why don't you call 911 when you're bored? Because I'm not bored enough to torment other people. If you call 911 when you're bored, that could potentially mean that you're risking somebody else's life. So that's an extremely jerky thing to do. I'll die of wanna bet. Ah, nice. It suddenly got very morbid. Very morbid. Okay. So if that's a amethyst block, right, then we're gonna want to run the actual. We're gonna want to put an redstone block there. Okay. So unless it's an amethyst block, then rotate the turn. Otherwise, put a redstone block down. Why don't people sit inside refrigerators when they feel heat waves in the summer? Because you could get stuck in the refrigerator, and that'd be bad. Make a fast regime on Minecraft with villagers so I can feel like a god. I mean, coding kind of makes you feel like a god in a way. Because you're literally playing God. You're literally just, like, you are literally all-powerful. You can do whatever you want. That's why I like Minecraft so much. Because it allows me to just express my creativity in a way that's not restricted by such trivial things as money and laws of physics and things like that. Yeah. Okay. See, if block there, put down the redstone block. Okay, that's gonna. Okay, so what does rotate turn do? What does this do again? Functions, rotate turn. So that rotates the turn. And then, if it's a face card challenge, then you have to play a card. Otherwise, use the face challenge gift card. So is this F? I'm sure it's fine. Okay, so that's gonna activate the face card challenge. So what do we need when we activate the face card challenge? First of all, what we need to do is do a item. We need to do an item replace entity at E. Predicate equals Egyptian Ratslap in dimension. Type equals understand. Tag equals next player marker, because that's what this thing's called, right? Yes, next player marker. Bam. Yes, you do have some special characters. Why doesn't pizza come in round boxes? Because squares are cheaper. We want weapon.main hand with... okay, so we need a particular kind of paper. And this paper needs to be custom model data, I think 62? No, 61. Yeah. Okay. So that needs... Actually, why don't I just do that? Paper, custom model data 61. Yeah, that's the command. Because if I give myself a paper with custom model data 61, yep, that gives that triangle. Good. Okay, because I eat the box too. Flavor. Nice. And lots of cellulose in there, lots of protein. Or fiber, I guess. Well, here in Brazil, the pizzas come in round boxes. Oh, cool. America! America! Heck yeah! And then just have a baldy go run around with a machine gun. Okay. So we mark the fact that this player is now mark the next player, at which point, when we first activate the face card challenge, so now we need to detect what card is there. So, let's see. Play card. We're gonna yoink. Okay. So if this is a jacks, then run scoreboard players set. Let's make that a universal scoreboard. Face card. You have one chance. You only get one shot to get a face card challenge. If you have a queens, then you have two chances. If you have a kings, then you have three chances. And if you have an aces, then you have four chances. Okay. If you can say that you're speechless doesn't mean you can talk and thus not be speechless. Yep. Yeah. Hey, that always confused me. The proper thing to say would be you're lost for words, or that you can't, or that you can't think of the proper words to describe your situation. Yeah, it just communicates the fact that you can't. It's useful to be able to communicate that you're unable to communicate how you're actually feeling or doing. Happens quite frequently, actually, to me. Okay. Let's see. So we're placing down an amethyst block there, and put a redstone block. Okay. So now we activated the face cards. So now it'll take 18 months. Still 9. That's how twins work. It's just simultaneous. Oh, here's a little puzzle for you. So let's say it takes 30 players about 2 hours to play Beethoven's Fifth Symphony. So using that, how long would it take for 40 players to play Beethoven's Fifth Symphony? Think about that. Takes 30 players 2 hours to play. So how long would it take 40 players? Pokemon half-life. Nice. Yeah. Math problem for you. A little bit of maths. Is it math or maths? Like, is it plural or if you eat yourself? Yeah, I think I'm inflating myself. Yeah. If you had turned into a donut, just woke up one day and you were a donut, would you eat yourself? Yeah, that's what I think, CJ. Like, it's mathematics, like plural. So like, it should be shortened to maths. Like, for once the British people actually have it right. One of the few instances where that's the case. I don't know. What do you think? Okay. Eat him face card 4. Okay. So at that point, we then need to run the function Egyptian Ratslap the face challenge gift card. Okay. I think that's enough to activate. And then deactivate, you just remove the... Yeah. What does a quarter until 4 mean? Like, why is it called that? Because a quarter is worth 25 cents, so why is it 15 minutes? Because it's a quarter of an hour. It's kind of stupid. Kind of stupid that it's 60 minutes to an hour and 60 seconds to a minute. Like, who decided that? There's actually a video of a guy made a remade time. So like remade the clock, and it is much better. Same guy also made an Alphabet 2, Chess 2, which is, I haven't played it yet, but it's a lot of fun. It looks like a lot of fun. Yeah, it's pretty great. Chickens considered animals or birds? Yes. Because all birds are animals. If an old man with Alzheimer's forgot that Ohio existed, did they become a wise mystical tree? What? Although, okay, so snowing. Yeah. Well, I mean, okay, CJ, birds aren't real. Let's be honest here. Birds aren't real. They don't exist. They're just government drones. So the question is, should those government drones be should a government drone called a chicken, should they be considered animals or not? I say because they blend in so well, they should be. Oh. Yeah, further evidence for birds not being real. Have you ever seen a bird actually make a sound? Like actually like start tweeting? Like it just opens its mouth and this super complicated sound comes out. Like there's no throat movement, there's no mouth movement, no nothing. It just goes. It's like, why doesn't the Earth fall down? Because Earth is down. Kiwi seen that. Yeah. Because of gravity, Tom. Yes. Yes, gravity is very dumb. I agree. Okay. So we're gonna run the function activate. Okay. So now, when somebody plays a card, so here we need to put down the card. At which point, so let's see, what needs to happen? We need to first of all detect, did you succeed or not? So, or do we rotate the turn again? So, let's go back into the original play card function here. And let's see. So, this does a pretty fine job at that. So then if the card one has a face card, like they just put down a face card, then we're going to want to put down a redstone block because that means they succeeded. If they played a face card, then rotate turn. Okay. So we should actually do this run two different commands here. So let's make this a function. Okay, it's a face challenge. We're gonna do. We're gonna count success as like you put down a face card. So if that happens, then let's see. So we're gonna want to run this. We're gonna want to put a redstone block there, and then yeah, let's run function Egyptian Ratslap the face challenge / success. Okay, what gravity? Son. Bro, I studied simple orbital mechanics. Is an egg a fruit or a vegetable? An egg is a tomato. Because when you throw it at something, it makes a big splat. So it must be a tomato. That is... I have a question to you. When was the first time you touched grass? The first time I touched grass. It was actually about a couple hours ago. Actually, it was interesting. It's a interesting texture. Okay. Set block, redstone block there. Okay, so that's gonna activate, and then so this will reactivate the scoreboards, and then that's also going to okay, we need both a face card and a face card counter. Okay. Scoreboard objectives add face counter. Dummy. Okay. Scoreboard players set eTemp face counter 0. Some people never touched grass and never will. DC mods. I suppose. Huh, actually, should that thing count down or count up? Let's make it count down. Okay. So, scoreboard operation. eTemp face counter equals eTemp face card. This is the proper form, right? Yes. Hey, I actually did that the first try. That's impressive. I actually messed that up. Okay. So you have a counter scoreboard, and then if you succeed, then yeah, so that'll also reset the counter. Very nice. And then when you play a card, what should happen is, okay, so we're gonna do scoreboard players set, actually players remove eTemp face counter 1. So that's gonna count that down. So it rotates the turn. If they did not play a face card, then and ran out of attempts, then failure. Okay. So the way we're going to do this is execute unless that entity has a face card, and unless score score eTemp face counter matches. Don't know if we need to go up to 0 or up to 1. That'll be sorted out in the that'll be sorted out in the 0 versus 1. That's gonna be sorted out in game testing. Okay, so I'm actually gonna mark that in face the face challenge and slash play card should face counter be 0 or ... 1. So I'm gonna put that sign up here to remind me that maybe that would be, like, if anything goes wrong, check there first and adjust that. Okay. See, look how smart I am. I'm coding. I'm a good programmer. Ooh. Why is an electrical socket called an outlet when you plug things into it? Yeah, it should be called an inlet. Why is it called a blanket if it has so many patterns? What does that have to do with it? What? You live in Ohio or Florida? I'm in Pacific time, so neither Ohio nor Florida. If an orange is orange, why isn't a lemon called green or a lemon called a yellow? Good question. I just know the name orange came before. No, actually, it's the other way around. Orange the color came before... did it? Yeah, the food did come before the color, didn't it? Yeah, okay. It did. Okay. Real quick, bathroom break. Everybody stay hydrated and don't go too crazy. You're not gonna go to Ohio, sussy goo. Please come back. What? Okay. Not showing that. No, don't go. I don't want to go to Ohio. Okay. Please come back. Why do we live to not die? We could just be not alive to not die. Huh? Okay. Day by day, I feel lonely. I'm the only one that steals his chairs. I feel empty. I started donating to charity. Good one. That's a good one. Okay. That one swiveled quite quickly. It's almost like you have a leg to stand on. Ooh. Ooh. Dab. Okay. So when we succeed, we reactivate the scoreboards, and that's just automatically going to do everything else. And oh, we also need to rotate turn. Function, Egyptian Ratslap, rotate turn. Rotate the turn. Okay, cool. And then reactivate the scoreboards. Okay, cool. So that's for success. And now when we fail the face card challenge, that means we win. Okay. So success. Ooh, here's something we should do. Execute in card games. Egyptian. I just noticed the NCS music on the background. Oh, That's in. Oh, that's Approaching Nirvana. Okay. Yeah, it's the album Blocking the Sky, which Approaching Nirvana recently released a kind of sequel album to Blocking the Sky. So if we have time, we'll listen to that. So execute in code games Egyptian Ratslap, run if block. So we should announce when something happens. Okay. Announce actions. So we want the redstone block to be here. If block there is a redstone block, then run tell var, and this is where we tell everybody, hey, face card challenge successful. So tell var face card challenge successful, and rotating turn. Okay, nice and simple. We don't need anything too fancy. Actually, let's make it fancy. Well, not too fancy. You know what? We'll just have it as that. Okay. Tell var at a predicate equals Egyptski Ratslap, and bam, done. Okay. Okay, cowboy thumb. Nice. Yeah, Approaching Nirvana. It's pretty cool. Pretty good music. I like this. This is EDM done properly. Like, it's not just turn the bass up really high. Like, I mean, sometimes I like deep bass, but like most of the time it's like this. It's like chill out and hide. Oh. I will not be showing that. Sussy Guru. I keep thinking it's Sussy Guru, but it's not Sussy Guru. Yeah. Yeah. YouTube's automatically gonna flag like weird fonts, and honestly for all the right reasons. Just because, I mean, you can potentially crash people's computers using fancy fonts. So don't do that, please. Okay. So then you failed. Okay. So, in the event of a failure, what that means is, well, first off, we got to announce that. We got to tell var at a predicate equals Egyptian Ratslap in Dimension. Oh, real quick, let's do execute in card games Egyptian Ratslap if block there. Oops. Okay. So success. Okay. We gotta do this. Cool. Tell var, and then what we want to tell is this. Face card challenge failed. And then we put a space, and then I want to select somebody, so I need a selector at a predicate equals Egyptian Ratslap in Dimension, tag equals current player, and then text, then back to text, and the cards. Okay, I was composer. I didn't make these cringe modern days 15-year people music. I made ragtime music, aka Scott Joplin. Okay, don't know who that is, but cool. Okay, bam. So that marks who won the cards. Okay, as long as you set the thing to announce everything that happens. So then what we gotta do is how to do this. So this is where we need to. The Entertainer, 1800s to 1900s. Oh, okay. Okay, Boomer. Very nice. There's a joke. I'm sorry. So from there, when we have a failure, that means that we need to run the win cards command thingamajig. So that means, okay, this is where we gotta introduce the actual cooldown. So let's do that. So I'm gonna have a dropper right here, facing upwards into a hot. No, I'm not. Sorry, CJ. You're still freaking here. Something wrong with that? With me being here? Okay, Sussy Glue, you're being weird. Say goodbye, I won't tell a lie or hurt you. Nice. Yeah. That's, yeah, don't do that, please, Sussy Glue. I deleted the message. Ah, the joys of being a streamer. Okay. Cool. Cool. So let's see. When we do the slap cooldown. Okay, settings cooldown. This is where we gotta actually go into here and adjust this right here. So this is gonna be the same. Recall reference. Yes. You're going to put the wise mystical tree. Okay, Sussy Glue, you're acting really weird now. Settings cooldown. Okay, I should copy this over from something else. Okay, replace, and then we do H temp to E temp. Power transform you on an NPC, and you're gonna grab it. Okay, I don't know what an NPC is, and now I'm kind of scared, so I'm going to hide that message. So, Sussy Glue, that is your first winning. Please knock it off. I will remove you from the stream. I may be unpopular, but I do run a type chip. I don't take crap from anybody. Because you're on my stream. You follow by my rules. Okay? Don't be weird. 627. Okay. Cool. Okay, so we just did the settings cooldown, so very nice. Oops. Wrong thing to close. Oopsie. Okay. Egyptian Ratslap functions. Okay. So we're gonna have one thing that's going to actually win the cards. What I'm thinking of, you wouldn't get this from any other guy. Very nice. Very clever, Glue. Not Glue, Snowing. Yeah, Glue, you're being weird. You're being very weird. I'm just gonna keep hiding that. Glue, you're already on one winning. What did I actually write down in my rules? Yeah, I don't have a Book of Shame on me, but I believe the second the second warning gives you a timeout. So, oh, my mic turned off? Uh-oh. Can y'all still hear me? Hello, hello? Everything okay? Hello? Hello, hello? Okay, perfect. Alright, Sussy Glue. 300 seconds. Yeah. Okay, that's 5 minutes. Okay, I should probably update that then. Okay. Cool. Yeah, Sussy Glue, you're on timeout. Please behave. I will remove you from the stream. Okay, Snowing, I think you need to check your headphones then. Okay. Let's see. So we need to run the function Egyptian Ratslap. We want to do the face card challenge. Actually, right. Okay. So how does this work? So when this is when we actually succeed at winning something, we're gonna deactivate the face card challenge, which also means we want to replace that with a sandstone block. Okay. Execute in card games Egyptian Ratslap. Run set block 375629 sandstone. And then over here, what we're gonna do is we need to detect if so. Yeah, it seems everybody else can hear me. Snowing. I'm sorry about that. Okay. How to do this? How to do this? How to do this? So, with a face card challenge, it's the current player who's going to win the cards. When somebody slaps, assume the slap is negated, then current player switches over to them, to whoever won. So what do I need to do to make that work? Oh, I just tagged somebody a winner. Duh. Okay. Tag at a predicate equals Egyptian Ratslap in dimension. Tag equals winner. Not winner, current player. Add winner. Ta-da! If current player, you're a winner. Okay. Quandale Dingle. I think I exaggerated with Ohio. Oh no, Sussy Glue. You got alt accounts, don't you? Did know Windows 11 added a tab mute button. Oh, that's a thing that Google Chrome adds. Like that's just a thing on a lot of browsers. That's not a Windows 11 specific thing. Okay. Right. So when this happens, we want to run execute as at a predicate equals Egyptian Ratslap in dimension, tag equals winner, run function Egyptian Ratslap, win cards. Nice and easy, pretty basic. In fact, it's almost so basic that it's almost like it's almost walking around with pumpkin spice lattes. Okay. Anyways, here in Brazil, it's 1 a.m. Time zones. Nice. When can we join the Epic Swag server? Not on stream, and sadly, I'm not gonna have time. I'm sorry, Snowing. It was cool. It was cool playing with you, but yeah, I really want to get this done. Okay. 33, 56, 28. So that's gonna be slip block there with sandstone. There we go. Also, when you see the mom while is day, that means the other side is pitched black. Oh, the card game server. Yeah, I guess. Tell you what, I'm gonna turn on the server, and then you can just play if you want. I'm not gonna be there. I'm gonna work on Egyptian Ratslap. So go ahead and play. And see, CJ, anybody else who wants to join, just join on the server. I'm not gonna be playing. Not today. Today I'm working on Egyptian Ratslap because this is more important right now. Okay. Deactivate no. So we want failure. And we want execute in card games Egyptian Ratslap run set block there. That's no block. Currently can't enter because your PC is broken. Oh well. Okay. Javamonk.aternos.me. That is the server IP. And yeah. Oh, you've been waiting for a week? Dude, just message me. Like, in fact, I do have a Discord server now. So if you want to put your, I think it's in the description of the stream. Yep, it's in there. So join on there. Join the Discord server. Love to have you. And yeah, you can yeah, put your Thanos usernames in that Discord server. I'll add you as somebody who can turn on the server. So yeah, so you can turn it on as you wish. I'm not gonna opt you though. Okay, looks like Snowing Tree is already on. Nice. Okay, I can actually talk to you on the. Hello. I just messaged from the server. Hello, this is God. Almighty server. Almighty card game server. Whoops. Of doom. Yeah. I just mentioned, welcome to the almighty card game server of doom. We used plots. I don't know what the plots is. Your skin is fine. Yo, CJ, welcome back to the house. What's up, Purple Princess? Yes. Glory to you and your house. Yeah. Ruby Marmot, go ahead and join on. I don't know. Give Snowing some company. Okay. I'm going to be working on the card games, though. I'm going to be working on Egyptian Ratslap. Because this is important. It needs to be done before I'm comfortable with joining on and playing with people again. It's that bad. It's really, really bad. Okay. Almost there. Nice. Hey, don't rush it, CJ. Your drawings are amazing. Just need to finish this leg. Oh, you joined the server. No, you didn't. Quandale Dingle, you're not on the server. Anyone to join and play kill people with lasers game? Yeah, that's basically, yeah. Chinese poker, hearts, and laser tag. Basically the, and also scat, technically speaking. But yeah, those are basically the playable games. I still need to write up the rules for scat. And I still need to make the showcase video. Oh, crap. I got a lot of work. Which I'm not going to get to this weekend. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Maybe next Friday I can decorate the server to be all Halloween-y. I don't know. Could be fun. Alright, anyway, gotta put the redstone block there to mark the fact that you won the cards. Okay. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Right. Bro, turn on Star Wars. I don't have the Star Wars soundtrack. Ooh. I don't need two different win systems, but I need to detect how somebody won. Because if somebody wins with the face card challenge, then so if somebody's a winner with a face card challenge, and then during the cooldown somebody slaps, the slap needs to override the face card challenge. But then if somebody slaps and somebody negates the slap, the face card challenge still needs to be won. So, as a matter of fact, yeah. What's the card game about? This is the card game hub. It's where you can play card games with your friends, or just hang out and chill. It's also, so it's a custom server that I've made, using where you can play card games. Those card games do exist in IRL. And okay, we gotta think. We gotta deal with winning by face card challenge and winning by slaps, but also the ability to negate a slap. So we need to detect what happens. Okay, so how to do this? Can we use one single winner tag? Well, actually, because the win cards, until the win cards gets activated, the faces don't get deactivated until win cards happens. In fact, I'm gonna put that in right now. Win cards. We don't deactivate the face card challenge until the cards are actually fully won, and not until then. So, deactivate. So, what that means is we can get away with having. We actually don't need to tag face card people as winners at all. We just need to tag the people who slapped. Yeah. Okay. So with the failure, we don't need to detect. Well, yeah, we don't need to tag you as a winner. Okay. Win cards. Did you know the Kinby Dogs Aether Creator mod work on Mojang now, but was need to be working on? Okay, I don't know what that last part means, but yeah, Kinby Dogs is working in Mojang now. It's pretty cool. It's kind of a dream job. Not for me though. I don't really like programming. At least not enough to make it a job. It's cool though. Okay. So, when somebody wins cards, that's when the face challenge gets deactivated. Not until then. So, in between the time for during the cooldown, all sorts of wacky stuff can happen. So, when somebody slaps, we need to tag them as a. You touched Notch's arm. That's kind of creepy. Like that's really creepy. Okay. So, we're gonna do if block. So this amethyst block is gonna be the marker for everything. Block is an amethyst block. If actually as at a predicate equals Egyptian Ratslap in Dimension tag equals current player. So, if it's a face card challenge, then the current player wins the cards. Ooh, but we then need to do unless entity at A. If anybody's currently tagged as a winner, then override. Egyptian Ratslap. In dimension, tag equals winner. Unless somebody's tagged as a winner. I need to make something. Okay, cool. Okay. So, unless somebody tagged winner and face card failed, current wins. Okay. So then as at A. Okay. So then, so from there, execute as at A, predicate equals Egyptian Ratslap in dimension, tag equals winner, run function, Egyptian Ratslap, and there's going to be win cards. Okay. Okay. So unless somebody is currently tagged as a slap winner, then yeah, if it's a face card challenge. Otherwise, we do. So if slapped win, then win cards. Okay, so where could this fall apart? This could fall apart if somebody. So if it's not a face card challenge and it still somehow gets activated. Well, the only time this would ever get activated again is if somebody's slapped. Oh, but wait. If the slap gets negated, then nobody's a winner. In which case, nothing happens. Exactly as intended. Okay. AFK for a while, I need to make something. Hi! Hi, Duck! How ya doing? Okay. Tag equals winner. Okay, who's on the server? Hey, 2 people. Okay. Cool. So I got Snowing and CJ. Apparently playing. Nice. I'm sure they're having a lot of fun with the laser tag. I hope somebody's recording. Because that, yeah, Snowing, free content for you. Just record your laser tag. You even get, sorry, you even get free commentary about something completely unrelated, and also music. So that's cool. Okay. So, if nobody is tagged winner and not a face card, do nothing. Exactly as intended. What is the IP? For the card game hub, it is javamonk.aternos.me. Aternos? I don't know. It's kind of fun. Kind of fun way to pronounce that. Okay. So that's the win setup. This is the setup that will win cards. Win all the middle cards. Okay. So now that leaves us with. So, what needs to be done? So face cards done. Yeah, so we got that. Auto ends if somebody wins cards, either by slap or winning the card. At which point, yeah. So deactivate the face cards, meaning put a sandstone block back there. A book from PC. Oops. Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good. Okay. When a face card is placed, mark the fact that it's a challenge with the amethyst block. That amethyst does not convert back until the face card challenge is over. Yep. And if somebody succeeds, then we just run, rotate, turn, everything else should follow. Very nice. Okay. Okay. So that should work. So, sandstone, and we can just break that. Okay. So now we have in the face challenge, we don't have any blank things here. We have give card, which just automatically gives the next player the card. And then play card just automatically does this. It just executes as the next player puts down their card. And then if they played a face card, then you rotate the turn. If they did not play a face card and you ran out of attempts, then you failed. Okay. Whew. Okay, that's face cards done. Right, so now all that's left is slaps. You should add PvP. And that's basically what the laser tag is. Also, this is a card game hub, so no. Like cool custom ones, like PvP kits. I don't know. I'm not that into PvP. Also, the whole point is that it's a card game hub. So, there's got to be card games. Okay. What is that? That is garbage, if I've ever seen that. Okay. Right, so it looks like we're going to need to do a similar setup for slaps. So, the slap. The slap. So, we are going to have a validate slap, that MC function. And then we're going to have a success.mc function. And we're going to have a failure.mc function. So success is going to happen if we do a, so from there we're going to do a execute if block, we need the announce. We're going to need to make an announcement. So that's this, all this nonsense. And it's going to be a slap successful at A when the cards. Beautiful. Okay. And then failure is going to be okay, so actually the slap for success. We actually want this to be at S. At S when the cards. Okay. Because now we're going to be executing directly as the player who slapped. Okay. So we got to do a validate slap, and then we got to do a player slaps that MC function. Because that's a key function, so we got to do something there. So doing that will activate an advancement. So we just got to do that. And so the first thing we got to do is advancement revoke at A predicate Egyptian Ratslap in Dimension only Egyptian Ratslap slap. Okay, is this written in the proper form? Yes. Okay, beautiful. Excellent. Okay, so that revokes the advancement. So there we go. Okay. So there's the function there. We're going to have an advancement. So then what we do is we're going to a scoreboard objectives add valid slap dummy, and then we're going to run the function Egyptian Ratslap z slap validate slap, and I'm gonna make some notes in here as to what needs to be done, because I don't think I'll have time to actually code that in yet. So when we validate slap, store validity as store in scoreboard valid slap, 1 if valid, 0 if not. At which point, we're then going to do an execute if score etemp valid slap matches 1, then run function. This will be Egyptian Ratslap z slap success. Otherwise, it's a failure. Okay. Now, if you are successful, then you need to tag at s add winner. So that indicates that you won a slap. Winning a slap means you are winner. So that also means that when you win the cards, that also means we need to do tag at a predicate equals Egyptian Ratslap in Damin Chayon tag equals. We're going to need to remove some tags, remove winner, and also remove current player. And instead, tag at s add current player. And then we would have to do a we don't have to stabilize the player, because only a player is going to ever be able to successfully slap. But what we are going to need to do is then tag remove next player. And tag the current player as a next player, and then we run the function Egyptian Ratslap z that's z rotate players next slash stabilize next, and then we gotta stabilize that twice. Yep, stabilize next. Okay, so winner is tagged current player, at which point we then run the function give card. That's not give card. Okay, beautiful. So this deactivates the face cards. Tag equals. Oh, but how do you deal with the case when nothing's supposed to happen? Oh, well then actually nothing happens. The win cards doesn't even get activated in the first place. Okay, that should be fine. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay. So that's the bare bones for win cards. So then if you win a slap, you're a winner and you get tagged. At which point we then run the scoreboard. We run the cooldown. We did that. Okay. Execute in card games Egyptian Ratslap. Run set block right there of Esno block. That is going to reset the scoreboard for face cards as well, but that's fine. Okay. So then, to negate a slap, just remove the winner tag. To negate the slap, simply remove winner tag. There. Okay, excellent. So that should be fine. This should work. So that'll store the validate slap, and then, okay, I don't know what that was. Let's go into here. So the slap, so success. You get tagged as a winner, and you get thus begins the cooldown for actually winning the cards. At which point, right, so then failure. So this is the case where it is not a valid slap, which means, although okay. Okay, what if multiple people slap at the same time? Okay. So, okay. So if you don't have a valid slap, but somebody is already tagged a winner, then nothing happens. And in fact, we're going to do that here as well. That way nobody tries, that way it's not going to, you're not going to count as a winner if you, excuse me, only the first person counts. So failure truly means you slapped when you were not supposed to. So, in such a case, so in such a case, we then need to burn the card. So let's go into success. Then tell raw. So we're gonna do selector, slapped when they were not supposed to. The card will get burned. At which point, so now we gotta burn the card. Okay. Cool. Cool. So that's how you negate a slap, and that's how you do a slap, that's how you validate a slap as well. Okay. Cool, we got about 15 minutes. Let's, oh, wow. Looks like people are having some fun. $16 kills. Nice. Yeah. Okay. Let's do this. How do you like them apples? I like how you can switch maps. Yeah, it's just so you can like go back and forth between the different dimensions. It's kind of cool. Okay. So 1 if it's valid, 0 if it's not. So we already did all of this. So let's go into the slap, validate slap. Ugh, okay. Okay. So let's do this. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna replace slap success with valid slap. And then, so that's still good. So any two pairs, good. So that's just the normal rules. And then, aha, okay. So now we're gonna do execute if, which I had money to buy a good PC, but I invest everything on Sol. I don't know what Sol is, but that, I guess that sucks. Okay, slab 69 matches 1. So we're going to replace this with, so we're going to allow 69 slaps. So when it's in, we do a yes. So we're going to replace this with execute in card games Egyptian Ratslap if block 275832 is a redstone block. Okay, let's do that. And then, okay, so that's 69 slaps. Yep. And then for 20 slaps, oops. So 420 slaps are good, I think, down here, yes. So this is the coordinates 30, 56, 32. Okay. And then okay, right, so that's 420 slaps. And then Incodecker. So instead of Incodecker, we're going to check, is this redstone block here? So we're going to do 27, 56, 32. That's one of the big ones. And then the flush slaps, that's so that's slap flush. And that's going to put a redstone, we need a redstone block at 30, 58, 32.
Got a little Swedish there.
Yeah.
Yes, you can slap when you have a... So, Egyptian Ratslap works on the numbers on their cards. So if you have a 6 and a 9 right next to each other, you can slap because it's a 69. Nice. And also 420 is a either 4-2 ace in sequence or an ace 2-4 in sequence. It's pretty fun. Yeah. So let's see. Validates slap. So that's that ported in. 69 equals 96 equals 6 plus 6 equals 12 minus 2 equals 11 equals airplane. Don't know what that means. Okay. Validate slap. Okay. So now that part should be working. We have success working properly. Nice. So now we just got to get failure. So, how to burn somebody's card. So, I see we already have this. Okay. So failure. Gotcha. Okay. Should I just... Should I just directly port that over? And what's in burn card 3? Yeah, it yoinks from the donkey and puts it as the last card. Okay. Yeah, we should do that. Okay. Yeah, let's just do that. Just copying the code over because we already did all this, and I don't feel like remaking the wheel. Not today. See, burn card players, we're just gonna replace that with zburn card, and then burn card underscore. We're gonna remove that. There. Okay. Otherwise, we're just gonna grab this and copy it over. I need exit by. Also, don't forget. Okay. See you later, Sussy Glue. Okay. Let's rename all these files. Sussy Glue, you will do no such thing. Please stop being weird. Next time you're on the stream, please don't be weird. Okay? Good to have you on, Sussy Glue. Later. Okay. Player 6. Player 7. Oops. This is the one downside of having 20 players. It makes this process really long. Player 9. Stream went so fast. Yeah, it did. Yeah, so we're ending this at 10 o'clock. It's almost, in fact, it is it is 9:50 p.m. right now. So, yeah. I think this is actually, I think this is it. I think that's Egyptian Ratslap complete. Like, as soon as I make this burn card setup, I think that's Egyptian Ratslap 3.0 done. Do you guys want to play together for a bit after? I gotta leave right after. I'm gonna get started on the weekend. I'm gonna start working on the studying for an exam on Monday. I got an exam on Monday, plus I got an absolute ton of homework. CJ, you may absolutely play if you want. Snowing, put your information in the Discord. So, yeah. For all of you not aware, we have a Discord. So, come on and join. And hope you enjoy the community. CJ, Snowing, and me are moderators. So, yay. Yeah, so, let's see. Oh, okay, so the one thing that's left to do is winning the cards. Okay, so we now have the ability to burn cards. Found the secret laser gun. Nice. Yes, you two are moderators. Okay. Z-burn card. You know what? I'm gonna put this inside Z-slap. There. Keep things organized. So we're gonna do Z-burn card. We're gonna replace that with Z-slap slash Z-burn card slash. There. Okay, beautiful. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. So that burns their card. Now. Okay. I think the only thing left is winning the cards. And that is actually pretty easy because we already made a program to do that. Yeah. Yeah, we already did that. Well, that's easy. That makes things really easy. Okay. ZZ win cards. Okay. I'm gonna assume that this code works. Because it does. It's pretty great. I don't feel like reinventing that wheel. And then we're going to... Right, then we need to teleport card 6 armor stand back down to where it was. Yeah, I think I've figured out the reason why the extra cards were being shifted up in a weird way. It's because I am an idiot. As always. That's always the reason. It's just me being an ID10T. Okay, so card 6 needs to go here. Beautiful. Oh, wow. Okay, Block in the Sky and Subliminal Message. Okay, that's the new stream playlist. Because that is almost exactly 2 hours. In fact, it is exactly 2 hours. Oh, man. That is beautiful. Okay, we found the playlist, y'all. Okay, that's exactly 2 hours. Brilliant. Brilliant stuff right there. Okay. I was not expecting that to be so nice. Yeah, this sort of stuff with scoreboards, chance counter 0, like, that's the sort of nonsense that I'm trying to get rid of by completely revamping everything. It's specifically because of nonsense. It's specifically because of garbage like that. That's the reason why everything went up in flames. Okay, so we deactivate the face cards. Nobody's a winner, nobody's a current player, and then winner is tagged current player. Bam. And then remove the next player. Add next player. Okay. So we also need to remove next player here. Okay. And then we tag the current player as the next player, at which point we give a code. Cool. Okay. Cool. So at this point, okay, so the real thing that's left to do is update the numbers. So yeah, we're gonna update the numbers whenever somebody wins a card. Yeah, so we still gotta update numbers and we still gotta do a game over. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break before we end. And actually, with the update numbers thing, ow. I somehow ran over my heel. That hurt. Ow. Okay. We do have the ability to already have all the code for that. Oops, I forgot to steal your chair. Yeah, well, looks like you're rather focused on shooting snowing. Yes. Yes. Thank you, CJ. Appreciate that. Right, so can we extend the stream to 10 o'clock in 1 millisecond? Well, my alarm's gonna go off, so yeah. Right, let's update the numbers. So, update numbers. This is actually gonna be perfectly fine because, let's see. Let's do this. So just gonna copy that over. Calculate number of cards. That is a perfectly well working function. What does it do? Okay. Let's just do that. Okay, and then we need the ZZ count cards. Very nice. Yeah, that's a lot. Okay. Right. So calculate the number of cards. Scoreboard objectives. Add num of cards calc. Dummy. And then we do that, and then we remove it. So we can have auxiliary scoreboards like that. No, don't do that. Okay. Well, we're only gonna update the scoreboard when somebody plays a card. Unless it's a face card. Okay. So we're just gonna straight up do this. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna run update numbers. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Right, so when somebody plays a card, that's when we update the numbers unless there's an amethyst block. Okay, so then execute. Okay, so then execute as at a predicate equals Egyptian Ratslap in dimension. Tag equals player. Run function update card. Oh, update numbers. And anybody who's a player in card games, Egyptian Ratslap, unless the block at 375629 is an amethyst block. Actually, yeah. So update numbers unless it's a ongoing face card challenge. Okay, unless there is an amethyst block. Otherwise, if there's an amethyst block there, okay, so this should actually be done like this. And then we can specify who we want to actually update the block for. So if there's an ongoing face card challenge, then update all the numbers for anybody who's not the current player. This way, if your last card is a face card challenge, you could still potentially win. Okay. So we're going to do that. And yeah. Okay. Face card. Play card. We're going to do the same thing down here. Well, here it is an ongoing face card challenge. So actually, so only next player is actually going to be updated like that. So let's see. E is the fifth letter and the second vowel letter in the most modern English alphabet. Nice. Okay. I'm gonna need to figure this out. Okay. Okay. So here we gotta update numbers. Okay. Okay. And we also need a function to run out of cards. Okay. Okay. Time to end the stream. Was it you, Duck? I appreciate it. Oh, not high enough. Okay, let's go up to the top of the arena here. Yes, this is popular MMOs. This is the popular MMOs arena. Okay. Bam. Alright, y'all. And it's time to end the stream. So, I hope y'all enjoyed. Hope y'all enjoyed this kind of relaxing vibe time with some music and some with some relaxing vibe time and some flying around and programming. So, whoop, hold up. Let's get in position so we can end this on a bang. There we go. Bye, y'all.